So are you able to see my screen, right? Just
Yeah, yes, yeah.
wait, I will close this all menu. Okay, so this in the 14th program, if you will go and you will see, I have not writing anywhere any path. So what it's know, this programming knows if I'm executing this programming in this location, so in this location only I have given this server list. So in this location, if it is executing, my configuration file is path is in this location, go and pick up this, right? And after that I have given some detail about that where it has to generate the all three file. This three file also have to generate in this location only. So now I'm running the 14 script. If I have to run this 14 script, what I have to do, I have to copy this, I have to go to this location. What happened this? Okay, go to view, so the script panel. So what I will do, I will go to the CD, I will go to my change directory, I will go to that location. Once I will be going to that location, V14, I will write V14 and I will press tab. Automatically that PowerShell script name is came and I'm pressing the enter. So this time what happened is checked, it is giving, it is a cluster because maybe I have written something wrong into this programming. That's why it is giving cluster, means I have to change that. So I'm testing purpose, it is should be not like, then it will give the correct, otherwise it is saving this the ulta result. So I went here, I executed. So this time what happened, it is giving the correct result, and this all three it is not able to ping, it is giving the result, and it is generated that all three file into this location. Just now you can see 210 something, right? Because logic was there. This time if anybody, if it asking me, guys send me for this script, what you have to do, you have to give this and this two file at a time, and you can tell this configuration file you keep with this programming file, and once you will execute, it will be pick up this file from that location, it will generate the log file into this. No doubt till this one.
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so we have already completed 14 number of script. What I have done, I have deleted, oh shit, I deleted that file. Windows T, 1 second, some file I have deleted, 14 number of script. Just I will recycling bin, I will go and I will recover that file. Just 1 second. So okay, anyhow I will continue now. So
V14
this
script
one,
is there at the end. V14 programming constant path at the end.
oh yeah, it is here. I thought I was deleted. So anyhow it is here
Modified
only.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it came maybe. It is not here, correct only. Okay, okay, it is not here, so it should be here only. So if I will go to that, so now what will be happen, now one more thing I am telling you to implement in this. Okay, it is going and it is doing that, fine, no problem. So what I am going to tell you, 14 is done. Now I am going for the 15. What I want, this three file is creating into the current folder, right? So what I want, in which path it is going to execute, that path only I want my script has to be create the log folder in this way and keep that all file inside this. So what we have to do now, got it? No, it is generating the three file in that location where your file is present. But this time what I want, it should not have to directly this three file, it has to create one folder, log file folder, and inside that log folder this all file has to be go. Then it is very easy you to zip the file and sending to team or remain. If any time if you somebody is thinking like where the log file is, directly you will see the log name only, so it will become looks good, right? So what modification I have to do in my programming, tell me? Creating the log folder and all log file has to go to that part. Tell me what change I have to do in my code. Tell me.
To clear log. mkdir is command prompt.
No, it is mkdir is for this one. Here we are writing with new item.
New, correct. New item. New item.
PowerShell. Even MKDIR also work. It is for the Windows things. It will be something, it is compatible also. So that is not a problem. So what I am going to do now? So what I am going to do? I am going to this path. So here, go to see here. Whenever it is testing the somewhere we have written it, right? This program, it is here, right? Somewhere it is testing my log file, right? In that log file, what we are going to go, you test the folder. If the folder is not available, go and create the folder, right? If you are creating the folder, newly created the folder, 100% file will be not be there, right? Inside that. So go and create that file inside that. You know, no, why we have created this testing the log file. That time you have seen, if the log file was not available, it was giving the error. So we have writing the logic. If the file is available, it's fine. Go to the next programming, next step. If the file is not available, go and create the file, right? Are you remember this logic, guys? Rajesh, Venkat.
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah, remember it.
Okay, okay. Who has
Remember.
joined now? Sandeep is joined now. So, are you remember this logic? So this time I'm modifying this logic only. This time, what I'm saying, why are you testing for this folder? You no, this file. Go and test the folder. If the folder is not available, you go and create the file inside that. If the folder is not available, go and create the folder. After that, create the file. Correct, no?
Yeah.
So that logic we
Yeah.
will going to implement, and then what we have to do, we have to change this all location here. Here what happened? Here logic was there. Whenever I was executing this, what it was giving the result? It was giving the result, means you have to, it was taking the current path. Inside that current path is giving this log status, something like that. But what you have to do, you have to go with current folder and then that log file folder. So this time, if I have to print the status of log or corrected folder, it has to go with where? Current folder. Inside that current folder, log file has to be there, right? Right? Like that way.
Yeah.
So these two things we have to do the change inside the code. Already code has been done. I am not going to write this. I will explain this programming only where we have done that code change. So this time what we are going to do, server list will be same only where your script is there. So I am not going to change anything. And what I have done here, in the status of log, I added the log folder in this. If I'm going to run this, and if I'm going to run this, what is the value? It is stored into the $log file. You can see this path. After that path, log folder. It is not created any log file, just declaration. Once we will use the program, we will tell go and create the status log file in this path, down whatever path is there. Got it?
Okay.
Same thing we have added log here also. If I'm going to execute this, what is the give the result? Same thing with your log folder. Means you have to go to this and log folder, it has to generate. Correct? Same thing I have added for cluster, because my all log has to be goes inside the log folder. So till here, no doubt, right? Okay. Next one, what I am doing now here, I am creating my log file location. How? This is having the current location, and then we are adding the log file. So if I'm going to execute this and I'm going to run this, what it will be going to result? It is going to give this file, this folder, this path, right? It's having the log. So what I'm doing, I'm testing this only. This path is available or not, right? If this path is not available, go and create that path. Once the path, this line is not required. If the path is, if you are creating that folder, so 100% that file will be not be there if the newly folder has been created. So next line I am writing, go and create that file also. Which file it has to be created? You have seen last time, whenever file was not created, it was giving the error status log file. So here I have added two things. If the folder is not there, go and create the folder, create the file, right? After that, test that folder. If that folder is that, after that you test that file. till here. If it is not available, your folder 100% folder is not there, you are creating the folder, means file will be not be there. You create the file also inside that folder. Next path, I am checking if the folder will be there in case, right? So inside that file is available or not. If the file is not available, go and create the file, right? Correct, no? So this time what I am going to do, if I am going to delete this folder, I have deleted. Now my version 15 is there. So version 15 is not there. Okay. So what I am going to do now, so I am there in the, I have to create the version 15 as a PS1 file. .ps1 PowerShell file. I think this one will also not work because it is something, because I cannot give the space and all, it is not taking. Sometime it will give the error. V15. So I will go to this location and I deleted the log file also. I will go here, enter V15 I given, PS1 file, I press enter. So this time what happened, it's went inside that, it is created that log folder, that time I was deleted, and inside that log folder is keeping that file, whatever it has to generate. Cluster it is not created because it is not going to that loop only, right? Correct. So how we have done this work, you have seen into the 15, right? Now I am going with the 16 programming. What is the 16 programming? This time what I want means what is going to be happen in the log folder, in the same file it is going to be. So what happened next time, if I'm going to execute the script, what is going to happen? Now my log file is already there, log folder. What it will do, it will go to this folder, it will be remove this one, what logic we have given, and new it is going to be print, right? If some many time for the DBA, what happened, if they have to check like 10 days back somebody was executed the script, what error is came, you will not able to see in this, right? Because your it has to be deleted, your old value whatever it is there, why what issue was happened or anything else, everything will be overwrite, right? It is, and if you are going for appending, so what is the problem? In the same file only it is going to be very bigger, it is reading, it is a confusion. If you are going to clear the log file, what is going to happen? Old thing I can't read, that is also problem, both having a problem, right? How to overcome with this? Now we are going to implement our logic. Every time when script will be executed, every time it has to generate the new log file, correct? With the time stamp, like if I'm going to execute the script now, so what is the time now? It is the 8 o'clock 54 minute. No, it will go for the date, means it is the second date. Yeah. Hello, I can't hear you guys. I am audible, no?
Yes,
Hello, guys.
Rahul, your voice is.
Okay, because what he's telling, I can't hear you. Okay, so this time you understood what is the problem, what we are facing. Like in the same file, whenever I'm executing my script, it is going and it is just clearing it, it is overwrite into that, but that is not good. I want to see that. So for here, maybe it is good, but in the SQL server also you are installing, what it is happening every time when your SQL server will run, like error log file will be created every time. Those error log file will be available into that some folder, right? Some path. If you are going to install SQL server 10 times your folder and file will be generated. So anytime if you want to see, you can go and read like 2 days back or 1 month back who was installed, what is the error is happened. Correct or wrong? Venkat, Rajesh, Ravi, Sandeep.
Yes, correct.
So this time how we can implement this? If we are going to implement this logics, some logic, what time my script is executed, this file name will be what? This file name will be having the timestamp. Timestamp means it has to be there, date, month, year, at what time you have run, with the hourly, second, minute, and second. So every second will change only, right? If I'm going to execute the script now, it is executed second time, it will go, second will change 100%, right? So if the second will change, your file will take that second. So always your new file will become, right or wrong? And same thing you have seen into the, whenever you are creating maintenance plan, that time see backup file having the naming convention with the time, right? Everything will be same, time will be different always. Have you seen this, guys? You all are the DBA, at least tell. Have you seen or not? Nobody has seen. Up to you guys, nobody is explaining anything. Okay, so what I am going to do now, I am going to implement 9 timestamp into my programming. So once I will go for the timestamp, there is few things which one you have to understood before. Just I will go. I'm audible now, guys.
Yes, Rahul, you are audible.
Okay, fine. So what I am going to do now, before explaining that, I will go for the timestamp, template timestamp. So how we can declare my timestamps and all. Last time you are also asking for time and all. So this time, writing into the file timestamp, it is the multiple of things is there. So like that, I have just taken the get date, and if I want to display what is the GT it is saved, you can see it is written like 2 October 22 8:57:45 current date and time it is going to display. But we can't create our file in this space, right? That should not good. So this kind of thing you can use whenever you are creating your log file. So log file having this much, this time something is started. Second one, you can see you can go with this, you have saved that value into this, and after that you can go with the day, month, and slash like that. If you are going to execute this, so maybe it is leave it, otherwise it is not giving the result, leave it. Or otherwise you can go with this, you take the one variable, you can give dollar get date, and you do the two string, and in this if you are going to write what is the value it is going, and if I'm going to run this one, what is the value it is going to display. It is going to display in some different format. Before it was there 2 October, it was writing, it is giving the in this format. Next one, if you are using YYYMMDDHH like that to this one, this variable, what is the value it is going to be saved here. I executed, and this time if I'm going to run in this, so this is, it will come in this format. If I'm going to execute one more time, and this time I'm going to take the result 100%, it is second will be changed. So that you can see the 58, now it is 09, right? So this much of value is reading of what, 2022, 10 is your month, 02 is your date, okay, 0 to 8 is your hour, 58 is your minute, 58 is your second, right? Same thing. So this much of value I want to add into this file. Whenever it will generate with this or like this. If each file is going to become in this format, every time if I will run this script second time, what is going to happen, this value is going to be changed, right? And it is going to generate the file, it will generate the new file only, right? Getting or not? If I have implemented this kind of logic here, getting or not, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so the meaning of this like that only. If you will go like this also, you can declare, but I am using two funda. One is this two only I am using. One I am using as a start timestamp. Whenever I want to write into the log file, inside log file something I want to write, I will use this one. And if I want to use anything on, it has to display the in the file stamp. File stamp is full 9 naming convention. If I want, I will go with this timestamp. So same thing I have implemented here. I will go with the 16 I completed, no 16 I have to go. So 16 I will go, and I will see how I have implemented this logic here. What I have done here, I have taken the timestamp in this format, right? In the all three. And after that, what I am going to do into that, till where file is going to be created, I am adding these things with here, and inside that I am using the file timestamp. What it will do, once this script will executed, it will be take the file timestamp. What will be happening in this, just I will run execute this, and if I'm going to see what is the value it is there, this value it is taken, this value will be added into where? In the file stem, like log status.log, that will be added here. Just I will execute, and then you will see what is the value for what. Just I have executed this much in one time only. It is executed. So if I'm going to run, what is the value is saved into this? Oh, it is the server list, nothing will be happen. If I'm going to run this, what happened? The current folder will having this one log/status, and then it will be added this, inside that it will be added text file. If I'm going to execute this, what you are saying, till it is your till here start programming is your current folder which was taken, right? Getting or not?
Yeah.
And after that, what it is current folder, right? After that, what I am joining the log file. What log file will happen? It's having /log folder. After log folder, what is I am adding? Status.log. Status.log, it is added here. In this, what it is going to be add? Your file timestamp, which one it was executed. In that I am adding .txt. So my full file name will be this. If I am able to join this one, what is the value of this? You can see the value of this will be, every file will be generated with my file stamp. Same thing it is happened. No doubt in this, right? This time I'm going to execute my version 16. So I will go v16 and I press tab and press enter. So you can see what happened. That file is going to be created. So if I'll go here in the log file, I having the 2 file with the naming convention, right? These 2, not above 1. These 2 it is created 9.3, right? If I'm going to execute one more time, just if I'm going to execute one more time, what will be happen? Again, my 2 more file is going to be created. So now you see 2 file. I am going to execute this file again. So 2 more file has been created, correct? Now it is 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8. One more time I am going to execute this script. So this time again 2 more file has been created, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8, 2, 10, right? So 2 more file came. So if you want to see which last month somebody was executed, server is not able to connect, what is the error is there, you can able to find. So this time nothing is deleted. And after that, if you want, you can add one more programming here. If the file is older than 20 days, 30 days, that you delete it. So like that also you will able to implement, but no need of that. So till here, no doubt, right?
Yeah,
Now
clear.
we have executed and till reach to the till 16, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Next script is one more version I have created. So now you understanding, no, day by day how you are upgrading your version of the script, right? Adding new things to this, right?
Yeah.
Getting, no doubt into
Yes.
that. So you understood like how we can add new thing, whatever. So whatever it is coming in your mind, you will able to develop into the PowerShell. Maybe it's one second, I will come. So now you understood how we are going and adding new thing, right? So again, one more thing, even my error is happening for my server, but I want, so what we have written one logic, like if SQL is not able to connect, it will be direct into right to the log file, right? But my question is that some error happened, and it's don't went to this loop, but it's not displaying the result, right? If I am giving the wrong server name, right, in my server entry, what I am saying, it is not displaying the result in my screen, right? My script is not failing, right? For these 3, you can say my script is not failing, but inside it's failed. That's why it is writing into the log file, correct or wrong?
Yeah.
Correct, no? It's failed, that's why it is go to the other loop. But here it is not displaying the those kind of error also. If you want to note into some file, for that there is something called transparency error. You can see here where it is, which version I started. So I can go with the version 17 and I'm adding here now. So you can see that anywhere where you want, you can add this two line in your programming. Anywhere you can see that is called start transparent transparent error. So this, if you are adding this line, this is the also commandlets. So it will be go and pick up those kind of errors. So I have written the logic in such a way, start and I have given the path same way in this. So in that location where you are going and writing the log file, I will just delete that all. And in this path only, what it will do, it will create one more file, and its file having the all detail. You can add this transparency error anywhere, above, down. It will be start means continuously it will go for all script. So here what I'm going to do, I'm just executing this script. Direct also you can execute because you are there into the same path only. So it is pick up that one and it is created. This time you can see error log file, it is generated, right? And it's having the multiple of information, Windows it's ran, under which account it is ran, whatever. So all detail it will tell. The running, this one was not able to found SQL, the detail will also display, and some of the logic is also displaying, but it is the overwriting the program, right? So that's why the result is not coming for 3 times. Same logic you have to implement for appending, how I have done that, right? So it is the 3 times is rotating. No, I have not written any logic here to append that, right? How we have fixed that. If you want, you can fix that kind of issue here also, right? It is overwriting, it is append is doing means just I will, you have to clear that this one, so you will able to see that all detail. So this time again it is generated, but file will be only one. So if you want, you can add the logic whenever it is going to be executed. So you can see ping and all result. So it is going to display the multiple of result if something you are going and you are giving something wrong. So just I will put here two dot. So this is my script will fail because syntax error. So this time if you will go and you will read there, so few more detail you will able to append into this file only. You can see this time something that came and some different kind of error you will see. It is give that all status log where it is created. So it is multiple error you will get, but for my script is not giving. If that kind of error will come, you can able to see that. So till here no doubt, right guys?
Yeah, clear. Yes.
Okay, fine. So this all programming, whatever I have explained till today, I am not going to explain you again and again. This all logic you have to implement for that, you for all. Okay, so I will check whatever this is the log file and all. I don't have to worry about that testing. It is already I have explained. Okay, so one more thing I am going to explain you. Taking the path, that is the one thing which one you have seen, but some of the time what happened, no, some of the script you can see this also in, this is the variable, and using this variable also you will able to find out the current path and folder information, right, using this file also. But the problem it is, if you are using this dollar my invocation variable, that is the inbuilt variation, in that you have to use this kind of thing. So this will only, it will be work whenever you are using the script. If I'm going to execute this, it will be give the error, right? But what I'm going to do, same script will be here. If I'm going to this path, after 10 minutes when this will be stopped, so you log in again. If I'm going here to this path, and inside that path there is something called path, this is the ps1 file. If I'm executing this, I am getting the result, right? I'm getting the result. So this kind of script, if you want to use, you have to use into the programming only. Direct you are writing the code and you want to execute, it will not work. So put into the ps1 file, you can run. Otherwise, one thing you can do, you change the location to that current location, and after that you go to file and open it, which is your path is there. You can open this, then you will able to execute this. It will work. So how it is giving the result, just we will see. You can, I have taken one variable. Inside the variable you can take split path, and you take this one, this variable with the my common dot path. So this one is going to give you the current location only. If I'm go to here, I will hash this. If I'm going to execute this, it will ask for saved. I have saved this. So now what are you saying? It is also giving the same current location also. So anywhere in programming, if you have gone downloaded from Google and you are able to see this kind of logic they have written, so don't become confused like what they have given and how it is using. This is using the .NET thing also they can use to find out the current information. For me, I was using commandlets. You can use that. Joint part is the commandlets path, and this is also commandlets only, which one I was using to find out that current path. Got it? Get location is the commandlet, that is .NET thing, which one you will. So you can use this also to find out the path. So some of the programming, if you are downloading from Google and you are seeing this kind of logic, so don't become confused. What is this? So that's why I have given these things. So this also no doubt, right? Sys.sys processes, it is just simply path, log, constant path, start programming is completed, switch loop completed, go to here next. What is this? This is nothing but it is the execution policy, import module, disabling checklist. This one I'm going to explain you next. Module and thing I'm going to explain you the next class. So go to this. What is this? Okay, this is nothing but your hotfix information. So just I will go and I will not that much important thing, because this one is this remove this, then I will go. This is just get hotfix information. If you are running only get hotfix, what it will do, it is going to display the result for your current programming. What are the security update is there? Many time DBA has to see that. Nowadays you will see, before this was a release management work too, they are always going and checking which are the fix is released, which when the last server was upgraded. But nowadays you know that DBA work is going down. Now you will see that cloud came, automation came, right? So nowadays you will see that job is very secure for the DBA. If you are going to become DBA, they are expecting many more things you to do. Nowadays interview, they will ask SCOM detail also, net backup detail also, some basic level of information, OS level of information you will see. So but sometime DBA has to prepare the report for the hotfix. So you can go with this command. This is also commandless, and you can rotate into the loop, and you will able to find out that all information which when this version, what are the service pack has been came. So that is for one thing. I'm going to start the programming in this very soon. I'm going to complete this. So I will go with some of the file was there, where it is operator, where it is server hotlinks, where is some file was there. Okay, it is not here, it is not here, it is not here. Okay, so I got it. Where I have kept now day 3 my self work. So I am opening this. So this one, I think last time I have not explained. Before explaining that, I will explain this. These things I forget to explain you into that whenever I was,
Array.
yeah, not array I will take the class again. So these things I forget to teach you last whenever I was explaining the loop. So see here, you know these things, right? I was taking one variable, in that I was saving 1 to 5 value, or I was taking from the notepad and I was going with for each object there I was passing one element and I was giving this value is this value. So one by one value is passing in this, and it is going to display. This one you already I have explained and you understood also very nice way, right?
Yeah.
Correct. But in the PowerShell, pipe symbol is also used for filtering the data. Some of the time you will see the people will write the code using the pipe symbol. They will not use this one in concept. What they will do, they will use the pipe symbol. So you will become, and many student is going confused because of dollar underscore. Sir, how here you are giving that value so I can understood, like it is passing here, so this fully name you are going and displaying here so I can understood. But some of the case you will see it is written only dollar underscore, how the value is taking. So for that I was explaining them, and it is good for you also to understood, because later once you will, because now you are not going to develop the script. Once you will go download from the Google, so which kind of code it is there, so all code at least you have to understood while seeing the code, at least 50% also as of now after this my class. It is not 100%, but 50% has to be there. So Sandeep, yesterday whatever doubt you are asking, it is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you are opening the programming, what is there in your office, start reading.
Yes, sir. Means,
Okay,
uh,
and
installation, SQL installation, I compare. So,
okay, compare. So what thing you find out, have you
Yes.
creating some note? And see here, your programming in your office totally based on your environment. So if you're asking me those programming, maybe I will not able to tell, but your or people who has written this programming, your senior, he will explain you the very nice way. Got it? No? So it should be better
Right,
if
sir.
not understanding is, you will ask, like some example you can see in the programming somewhere it is use the comparison operator, compare the server, just example. So sometime what will happen, if you are going to restore, if you have any script for restore the database, that time sometime they will write the logic, go and compare with whether this is the production server or not. If it is the production server, don't restore the database. In the PowerShell, that kind of a logic we will understood. So it is based on your environment, like like some of the time the PowerShell they will write in such a way, like once you want to go to the production server, it has to match with some ticket or token number. So everything they will write. So basically this kind of thing depend upon your environment wise. I am teaching you basic environment as per general for all, but actual logic thing will be always there in your office. So go and read the script. So many term, many line you will not able to understood why this is happen. That's one your senior will only who is going to explain you this. You are understanding of this?
Right, sir. Right.
So when any script you are using, so please understood, and that will be common for all script. So once he will explain for this one, so you will see that in all script they will be written in that way. Like some of the time what happened in the PowerShell, they will generate the log file, right? So they will generate the log file for other server also. For why? Like if you've done the mistake and you have deleted the log file, so he will not understood who has done the work. So that's why they are writing the code into the programming. Guys, after 1 minute again it will log up, you have to log in again. So they are writing some logic to save this log file to one more folder. So as per your environment, get it? No? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So at least whatever thing you are seeing in the script, make a note, right?
Yes, sir.
Got it? No? So can you tell me which kind of script you have seen in your organization? What work they are doing using a PowerShell? How long you are working in that organization? Sandeep?
Yes, sir. Last 2.5 years, sir.
Okay, so you have seen that many script, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what kind of script you have seen?
SQL installation,